So I had to find a job, and although I'd had a long career in retail and hospitality, I couldn't find a job in a small country town. And I applied for a job at the local pub, and although I could pull a beer and mix a drink, no luck there. And I also applied for a job at the local kindergarten as a cleaner. And although Lonely Planet Travel Guide, do you know the Lonely Planet Travel Guide? Although they described Surfside Flats as happily shambolic but spotlessly clean, I still couldn't get a job as a cleaner. So what to do? Well, I've got a friend called Noella, and she was telling me about her sister-in-law. And her sister-in-law had been selling books on eBay, and she'd sold a book about Persian rugs for $90. So this sort of sparked my interest. I thought, oh, that sounds all right. So although not knowing anything about technology or computers, I thought I'll have to give that a go. So, I bought myself a computer, a little laptop, not one of these. This is just new. I was told this is intuitive, but I'm not even sure what that means. Yeah, it just knows how I'm feeling. So I bought a computer, and I went to the local computer shop because I thought that would be good, because if anything went wrong with it, you know, I didn't go to a big store, I went to the little store. If anything went wrong with it, I could just go down there and they could help me. And I went to the post office. I was in the post office, and they sell cameras nowadays, so I bought myself a little Sony CyberShot, 5 megapixels, I think. I don't even know what that means either. And then nowadays you can do everything on your smartphone, of course. So I do actually have a smartphone, and it's fantastic. I've got the Samsung Note. It's a bit bigger than a phone, but I can list. I've got the app, the eBay app on there, and I can list all my things. Put all my stuff on eBay if I want to. I don't usually, but I can if I want to. So, and then stock. I thought, well, what have I got to sell? I didn't want to sell the books, but I did have a lot of other stuff around the house, like most people. Yeah? Yeah, you've got a lot of stuff around the house. And my motivation was to keep my head above water and to feed the kids. Okay, so I had a whole lot of salt and pepper shakers. Weird, you might think, but I'd been to a garage sale and they were selling all these fantastic vintage salt and pepper shakers. And can you see there? These are Australian. Actually, I think they weren't Australian. I think they might have been Japanese, but they look Australian, don't they? But Australian theme, kookaburras. And I bought them, I'm going to tell you about how much I'm selling things for. So I bought those for about $2, and this was my very first sale. And I sold them for $47.